Hi guys, so in my book I explain about the dark and light masculine and feminine energies, and I just want to give you a quick review on it. So, and obviously we can talk hours about it, but I just want to give people a very basic explanation about it. So we know that we have masculine and feminine energies in the universe. Everything around us has the masculine and feminine energies. That's why when we talk about sex in a spiritual manner, we see that everything is sex. Life itself is sex. It's the combination of these two energies together. It doesn't have to do with humans even. It doesn't have to do with people, men, women. It's these two energies that together combine life itself. So, when we have the feminine, we have the dark feminine and the light feminine, the divine feminine, and we have the dark masculine and the divine masculine. Now, everyone is thinking that this world has been ruled by the masculine all these years. It has, but not the real masculine. It was in control, and it still, unfortunately, is not controlled by the divine masculine. It's controlled by the dark masculine. The divine masculine has been in the dark just as much as the divine feminine, and still is. Now we are seeing the awakening of the divinity in both masculine and feminine right now everywhere. We just have to open our eyes to it. And it's really, really difficult, and we're feeling the pressure and we're feeling the pain coming up to the surface. We're feeling, the feminine is feeling all the pain from all the past, from all dimensions, from all the women. Just everything that's been done to us, we're feeling it now so strongly. And that's why a lot of women even have to be alone. A lot of women that feel their divinity, and I can speak for myself as well, we feel the need to be alone because we just feel so much. Now, men also, men who are on their divine path are feeling like insane amounts of power and emotions, because they are more connected to their heart center, which is their true power. And the emotions that men feel now, men who are on their divine path, it's crazy. I see it in men all around. And so we have to kind of recognize and see. I'm not going to go into depth in this video because, again, I can talk for hours, but I just want you to start seeing all around you, in people, in relationships, in yourself especially, obviously. The greatest journey we can do is to ourselves, and it's the only journey, really. So pay attention to not only your masculine and feminine sides right now that are seeking to be balanced and united, because the only union right now really is in ourselves. We have to start with ourselves. So pay attention to not only your divine feminine and your divine masculine, pay attention to the dark sides. Pay attention to the dark masculine that wants to control, that wants to take. Pay attention to the dark feminine that wants to subconsciously, most of the time, manipulate. Pay attention to all these things inside of you. Only once you really look at your darkness, and I'm going to say it 100 times, only when you look at your darkness you can find your light. It's so important, especially at this time, to really look deep within yourselves. It's ugly, it's scary, it's not pleasant to see all the truth about yourself, but it's needed. We cannot do the spiritual work that we are here to do without looking at our darkness, at the most disgusting parts of ourselves. Once we look at it, observe it, not judge ourselves, know that it's there, we can accept it, and then we can let it go, and we can create something new. We can create a new story about ourselves. But if we are not aware of all the darkness in ourselves, we can't control it. So yes, so dark feminine and dark masculine, I speak more about it. I write more about it in my book, Red Revolution. It's on Amazon if you want to read it. And again, you can always ask me questions. You can come do sessions with me if you want. And yeah, I really, really hope that we can awaken faster. Because yes, on one hand, we don't have time. Time doesn't exist and we have all the time in the world. But on another level of reality, we have no time. We need to wake up fast. The mother is not happy with the way things are going right now. And she's awakening with or without us. It's not that she's awakening, she's always awakened. But she is how should I explain it? The door to her in our psyche is opening up more. So we have to speed up our awakening, our awareness, in order to feel her more and to see her more. And I'm reminding you, when I say mother, I'm saying this union and balance of masculine and feminine, of divine masculine and feminine. She's not just feminine. She's the union of both. Both come from her womb. I just call her the mother because that's the energy I'm feeling from that. But you can call it whatever you want. This is the time for the union of divine feminine and divine masculine within us. But we have to face the darkness in order to really, really take a hold of our light. I hope that explains a little bit. Just start playing with it and start noticing, again, the dark and the light inside of you and around you. Take responsibility for your shit and your darkness. This is how you get powerful. It's all I can say. This is how you get the true divine power. Take responsibility, not blame, not shame. Responsibility with power and with love to yourself and to others for all your shit and own it. So I love you all. I'm a servant of the mother, and I pray for the awakening of all men, women, children, earth, sky, unicorns on planet Earth. I love you so much, and thank you.